We are live at Creekside High School District Playoffs today on Schlick Sports. I'm Noah Schlicksup, bringing you tonight's action live from Creekside High School, coming in inside the press box for the second time this year, as we got a good matchup for you between Creekside and Oakleaf. The game before here went a little long, so we will be probably around 10 to 15 minutes late from this 7:30 scheduled first pitch, but we got a good matchup for you. Creekside and Oakleaf, two teams trying to make their way into the state playoffs in hopes of making a state championship run. Creekside has won three out of their last four, and three out of the last four at home. They luckily are hosting the district championship, and the district playoffs this season. So even though they enter 9-15, they got home field advantage, and they are playing to try to clinch a spot in the state playoffs. If they win this game, they'll go on to face Bartram Trail, their rival, due to the Flagler Palm Coast upset over Mandarin, a game which they entered the seventh inning, trailing 5-0, scored 7 in the top half of the seventh, ended up winning. So now the winner of this game will face Bartram Trail. Creekside, looking good lately. Was the district runner-up last year to Fleming Island, and looking to make a run this year because they're gonna need it. They're 4-7 at their home on their home field, looking to get big win number 5 here tonight. Their last one at home was a win over one of the top teams in the country, St. John's Country Day. And what's going to be the key to beating Oakleaf tonight? It's going to be shutting down the other night's bats. They are 1-10 in games where opposing teams score more than 5 runs. Creekside, however, 8-5 in games where opposing teams score 5 or less. That's going to be the key. With bats for Creekside, they'll come along. That's not going to be an issue for them, most likely. Oakleaf, very good offensive team. They've scored more runs than any other district team with 151 total runs. They've struggled against this Creekside Knights program, 2-8 all time versus Creekside. They've not beat the Creekside Knights since 2015, a year in which Skylar Arias was on the team. Sure we'll mention him a couple times tonight. He went on to play in the Cleveland Indians organization, now the Cleveland Guardians. Last year, they had their first losing season since 2014, went 7-14. They have rebounded in a big way under first-year head coach Matthew Carter, as they now look to start a district and state playoff run tonight against Creekside. The Knights, in a winner-go-home situation, they're looking to keep their season alive on the home field. First pitch coming up here soon on Schlick Sports. We'll be back for more pregame after this. Welcome here to Creekside High School. Bit of a late start. 7:30 was the scheduled first pitch, but after that Flagler, Palm Coast, and Mandarin first district game ran a little long. Creekside just finishing up IO, and then we should have the field getting set and first pitch coming to you here on Schlick Sports. It's a good matchup. Oakleaf and Creekside going at it. As I love this part of the pregame routine, as Strump will not be able to make the catch that landed right in front of the broadcast booth. Coach King for the ninth sends one about, oh, I couldn't estimate how high it goes. It goes up there with the stadium lights up for the catchers. Pretty impressive to watch. As we get ready for tonight's ball game, Oakleaf and Creekside. Interesting matchup. Jordan Clark, the man on the mound, sophomore versus freshman. Here tonight, both of whom have had great seasons for their respective teams. Nick Romeo, the freshman, getting the start for the Creekside Knights. On the Oakleaf side, they're going to have Jordan Clark out on the mound. His last recorded start came on April 21st against the Episcopal School of Jacksonville. That was a 2-1 loss to the Eagles, but he's been good this season as Clark has been the top pitcher on this Oakleaf Knights squad. Taking a look at the sophomores' numbers this season, I mean, they're good. You look at his ERA, standing at 165, got a 4.2 record. And this Oakleaf offense, they got some firepower. Have scored the most runs in the district, and that's going to be key for them coming out on top tonight. Creekside, got to put up some runs off this tough sophomore arm. You got to get to him early and get big hits when you need them. That's something that's been key to their winning stretch lately. They've been looking a lot better when they've started to come up in the clutch. Those base hits, those bloop singles are really starting to pay off for them as they've been able to get those guys in. Oakleaf has been doing that all season, has not been an issue. If Clark can have a good outing tonight, it's going to be tough for this Creekside Knights squad to come out on top. The good news for them is 4 out of the last 5 teams to face this Oakleaf team have put up at least 3 runs on them. That was the minimum. You look at their 12-1 loss on the 20th to Nice, lost 8-4 to Ridgeview. Riverside put up 6 on them, and Buchholz out of Gainesville put up 3. This is a tough team, and it's going to be a battle coming up here on Schlick Sports. Stay tuned. Field getting set. And we're just getting closer to first pitch here on Schlick Sports. field getting set, and we are just minutes away from tonight's district playoff matchup between two night squads, Oakleaf and Creekside. Going at it tonight. Take a look at the pitching matchup we previewed. What Jordan Clark brings to the table before the break. Now let's take a look at the night starter, Nick Romeo. An underclassman matchup. Not something you see very often in the playoffs, especially in a big of a game, as this one will be for Creekside. But they're trusting the young arm, and for good reason. Romeo has been rock solid this entire season, carries an ERA at 3 coming into the night, struck out 28 while walking 5. When he's got the change up, those off-speed pitch workings to get the strikeout, not much a batter can do against him. He is very good, very efficient out on the mound. Only walked 5 batters in 23 innings pitched. He's a future ace for this night squad. Coach King really saying something, putting the trust in a freshman out on the mound in the playoffs. We'll see if it pays off for him coming out tonight. The stat I want to highlight specifically is the 16 runs while only 10 earned. Something Creekside has done very well in the second half of the season. They've cut down on allowing unearned runs. They've been backing the pitchers up very well. And against a tough offensive team tonight and a tough pitcher as well, they're going to have to continue that trend. If they can limit the unearned runs, limit mistakes, play a decent all-around ball game, they should be good in tonight's matchup. Got Coach King getting the dirt ready out on the tractor and first base bag being placed. We'll have the umpire meetings at the plate coming up in the national anthem and first pitch coming up next on Slick Sports. And it's time to play some baseball here on Schlick Sports, Creekside, and Oakleaf. Man, how often do you see Creekside or a team playing at their home field as the away team? Huh. Well, that's what's going on here tonight. Oakleaf taking the field as the higher seeded team and the home team in tonight's ball game. Let's take a look at their alignment out on the field tonight. As out there in right field, we have got Steven Fanera out in center. Nolan Cameron. Devin Dizon is out in left. Man in third base tonight. Patty Smith, middle infielders in tonight's game. We got Diaz up the middle. Antonio Diaz. Jathan Ariga is out at second. And then over at first, Isaiah Flynn. Behind the plate tonight is Leo Diaz. And out on the mound, the sophomore, Jordan Clark, getting the start tonight for this Oakleaf squad. Taking a look at him out on the mound, stands 5'11", 165. Plays travel ball for North Florida Elite. Got a fastball that stands at 80 miles an hour according to Perfect Game. He's had a good season, got an ERA under 2 at 151. Got a 4-2 record and certainly a tough matchup for this night's squad as Gavin Grant making his way up to the plate.
Leading off the game, and it's on the first here for your Knights. First baseman, number 6, Gavin Grant.
Gavin Grant, good in the leadoff spot. Driven in a few runs, got quite a few hits for this night's squad in that leadoff role. That is right here, sends one out to right center field. It's down for a base hit. Grant will round first and stay there. Leadoff single, Knights in business. Something about him in that leadoff role.
Next up for Creekside, second baseman, number 5, Ty Martineau.
He likes the fastball. And right there, he jumps on one for a base hit. Ty Martineau going to take a strike. Leading things off. Forgot for a second I was manning the scoreboard as well tonight. Have to take those duties very seriously. Grant can run over at first. Martineau shows bunt, pulls back, it's a ball. 1-1. The weather tonight, 77 degrees, wind blowing southeast at 11 miles an hour. That's coming in from the left field corner. You'll see that wind start to blow out to left field as the sun goes down as that pitch outside. 2-1 on the sophomore Martineau. Sophomore on sophomore matchup here. As out on the mound, Jordan Clark has been really good. The ace of this rotation for Oakleaf as the runner Grant goes. Pitch a fastball. That one down the left field line, but just foul. Martineau got a hold of that one. Couldn't keep it fair. Hard contact, but it's 2-2. Jordan Clark got a 4-2 record. Making a district playoff start tonight as the home team at Creekside High School. 2-2 to Martineau. Sends that one out to center. Under it, Cameron. He'll make the catch. One away.
Now batting for Creekside, the shortstop, number 20, Sean Aschenfelder.
So Aschenfelder will step up to the plate. Check on Grant. He's back in time. Again, they check on Grant. Again, he's back. Umpires for tonight's ball game is Lou Hancock, David Vieira, and Brian Ali. Runner Grant goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw down. Beat him. And he is out over at second base. Nice throw by the catcher, Diaz. As Grant, dead man walking out there, making his way to second. So now 2 gone for Sean Ashenfelder. He sends that one into right for a base hit. So 2 out knock. And up steps Carson McFarland.
Next up for Creekside, tonight's designated hitter, number 19, Carson McFarland.
Is McFarland going to swing at a strike? Oh, 1. Here comes. Sends that one down the left field line. Gonna go foul. 0-2. McFarland batting cleanup. DH tonight for Creekside. Batting solid at the plate. Got off to a hot start. Cooled off a little bit. Final couple games as he fouls one off. Staying alive. Batting .261 in 10 games. Sends that one into left field. That's a base hit. Ashenfelder headed for third. The throw, not in time. Runners at the corners. Carson McFarland. And with a single.
Now batting for your Knights, center fielder number 10, Andrew Kelly.
Third hit of the inning. Ashenfelder was stealing there, which allowed him to get to third. Andrew Kelly now to the plate. 3 hits in the inning, all of them singles. Unfortunately, Grant was picked off trying to steal. So no run has scored. There are runners at the corner still. 2 gone for Andrew Kelly. Takes an off-speed pitch or breaking ball in for a strike. DJ Corey, a 6-hole hitter on deck. Oh, 1. That's a ball 1-1. Bottom of the order after this, Corey, Busey, Gillum, Calabro. And top of the order. The 1-1. Up high for a ball. 2 balls and a strike on him. Kelly got speed on the base paths. Tonight sticking with the same batting order they have the past 4 games. It's been working. So here's the 2-1. Up high. 3 balls. 1 strike. Two gone, 2 on. 3-1 on Andrew Kelly. Infield back. He takes one in the dirt. Bases loaded for DJ Corey.
And with the bases loaded and 2 away, that brings up your left fielder, number 14, DJ Corey.
Wasn't that back there? Kelly staying calm under pressure, forces a walk, laid off some tempting pitches as well, and now the sophomore for Oakleaf, Jordan Clark, spelled with an E at the end. In a tough situation early on. It's now DJ Corey. Fouls off a pitch. 0-1 to him. Corey at the plate. Been good this year. Clark gonna fire one in for strike 2. Got a leg kick there. Keeping the hitter off balance. As he sends that one back to the mound. Stirring over the first underhand toss. Got him to end the inning. So Clark and Oakleaf managed to escape. The bases loaded. Jam. Heading into the bottom of the first. The home team playing at Creekside. Oakleaf Knights. First chance. Coming up next. Bottom of the first, Creekside playing as the away team on their home field. I'm going to say that a lot early on here for any viewers tuning in. And into the bottom of the first time now to take a look at them out on the field. The outfielders, Calabro, Kelly, Corey, right to left on the infield. I mean, you've been tuning in lately. It's the same thing. Will Busey at third. They found their sweet spot. Middle infielders, the freshman-sophomore duo. Sean Ashenfelder and Ty Martineau up the middle. Gavin Grant, the senior man in first, and Connor Gillum calling the game from behind the plate. They're on the mound tonight. Nick Romeo, freshman,
Bottom of the first.
on this
For
night
the Oakleaf
squad.
Knights, designated hitter number 26, Devin Outlaw.
Romeo got an ERA right at 3. Struck out 28, will walk in 5. This is his 5th start, first of the postseason. 23 innings pitched. Struck out 28, only walk in 5. Beneficent, and he'll face Devin Outlaw. Outlaw sends that one deep out to right. Calabro going back some more, and he'll make the catch. One pitch, one up, one down.
With one away, that brings up the Knights' second baseman, number 13, Jathan Ariaga.
Is now the batting order for the Oakleaf Knights. Devin Outlaw just led things off. Jathan Ariaga. You have to write that down. Is coming up to the plate. He'll foul one away. Strike 1. He's followed by Leo Diaz, Devin Dizon, Patty Smith, Antonio Diaz. Batting 6. Steven Panera, Isaiah Flynn, and Nolan Cameron. Rounding things out at 7, 8, 9. Really hope 9 is okay. That was a ball, right? Okay, 1-1. Ariaga waits the 1-1, fouls one off, 1-2 on him now. Getting to start out at second base tonight is Jathan. Ariaga is a sophomore, standing at 6'2", 160. The 1-2 in the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes on Jathan Ariaga. I'm going to have that every time by the end of the night. It's an Oakleaf team that comes in 16-9. Their first-year head coach, Matthew Carter. That one, slow chopper out to short. Good play by Sean Ashenfelder. 2 up, 2 down.
And with 2 away, that brings up your catcher, number
And
24,
upsets Leo
Diaz.
Diaz. Diaz, the catcher tonight. One of 2 Diaz's on this team. And they are both big-time hitters. Leo batting .370, got 3 home runs. Not going to have one tonight. I nearly guarantee you that. There's a ball on him. Driven in 20 runs. Takes a big swing at that one. 1-1 to him now. Ball does not carry here at Creekside. The wind will blow like crazy now. As that one shot down the third baseline. Backhand by Busey. Throw to first. Got him! Nice play by Will Busey to end the inning.
He called a foul ball.
And up they called it a foul ball.
What the heck?
So 1-2 now. That was odd. 1-2. Here we go. Fouled away. I don't know if it took a bounce behind the third base bag on the other side of the line or if it bounced by the plate. Nothing you can do about it now. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Make it 2-2 as Diaz takes one inside. Leo out there. Got an on-base percentage. 432. Works the pitchers hard. Makes him earn it. He's right there. Fouls one back again. I kind of thought it was funny because even he thought he was out. Walking back like, oh, gets to do it again. I ain't complaining. Two outs and a 2-2 pitch. Coming up as time called at the plate. 2 gone in the bottom of the first. Leo Diaz at the plate. 2-2 to him. Is out into left field. Base hit. Diaz on at first. 2 out. Runner on. And up steps the cleanoff man, Devin Dizon. Eyes on. Courtesy runner is number 5. And that is
Into the game on the bases, number 5, Solomon Chalmers.
Solomon Chalmers.
And now batting for Oakleaf, the left fielder, number 3, Devin Dizon.
And Dizon this year, he's been good. 16 RBIs, 339. Creekside loaded the bases top half of first with 2 gone. Couldn't come away with a run. If they want to win tonight's game, they're going to have to come through on situations like that. Because this is a high-powered offense. On this Oakleaf side. We got a runner on first. 2 gone in the bottom of the first. Trying to put something together. They check on the courtesy runner, Chalmers, back in time. Dizon, left fielder, sporting a pink arm sleeve on his right arm. Big time hitter. There's a reading he's batting 4th in this high-powered lineup. Just takes a strike. 1-1. Dizon, 78 plate appearances. That's tied for 2nd on this team. Takes that inside. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. We'll wait. They check again on Chalmers. Again, Chalmers back inside. Dizon getting on base at 462. Leads the team. in that category. She fouls one back. Choo-choo with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Here comes the choo-choo. Slide step, pitch, popped up, foul ground out of play behind the Knights dugout. So again, we'll do the choo-choo. Guizon got a perfect game grade of 8. And he got him! Looking! Romeo responds to the 2-out single with a big-time K against a big-time hitter as we head into the top half of the second inning. Scoreless through 1. Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Action Sports Jacks. Listen, watch, and subscribe. Watch on CBS 47 and Fox 30 daily. And listen in on ESPN 690 Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Action Sports Jacks. Listen, watch, subscribe. Top of the second now between Creekside and Oakleaf. Will Busey to the plate as he sends one over to second base. Scooped up, throw to first. Routine play. Got him for out number 1. We start things.
And with 1 away, that'll bring
Top
up
of
your
the
catcher,
second.
number 15, Connor Gillum.
Here with people jumping on the first pitch of the inning. Every at bat you got. Gavin Grant led things off with a first pitch single. First pitch out for Oakleaf is Connor Gillum. The swing at a strike. 0-1. Sends that one over to first, bobbled, but they'll step on the bag for quick out number 2. So 3 unassisted and quickly 2 up, 2 down.
Up steps your right fielder, number 16, Alex Calabro.
On 3 pitches. Nice response to that tough first in which the Knights loaded the bases against the sophomore Clark. This bottom of the order is going to be key. They got to produce. At least somewhat in this one. Now it's Calabro, Gillum, Busey, all swinging hot bats. Strike 2 now called on Alex Calabro. 2 gone in the 0-2. Pitch outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Out there on the mound. Keeping hitters off balance, Jordan Clark. Similar to guys like Marcus Stroman in the way that he uses different leg kicks and timing out there to keep him off balance. As sometimes you'll see him hesitate with the leg, give a little flex with it. Sometimes he'll just go straight in like he did there. Other times they'll sort of slide it over the dirt, with not touching, otherwise that would be a ball. Right there. Fires one in. Again, fouled away. Calabro. 2-strike count at 1-2. He's battling. Ain't going to go down easy. Oakleaf looking to beat Creekside for only the third time in program history. First time since 2015 if they're able to pull that off. As he throws sidearm there. That pitch high for ball 2. Man, as a hitter, you did not see that coming. Throwing, you're like, okay, so it gives me different leg kicks, different timing. He fires one sidearm on me, using multiple arm angles. That's something else. Is bad read. That gets past the right fielder, Fanera. Calabro speedy. He's headed for third. Rounding third now. Headed for the plate. The throw from shortstop to home. Not in time. Alex Calabro with the 2-out inside the park home run. Wow. Fanera came in on it.
That brings up your first baseman, number 6, Gavin Grant.
And that's something you do not do in the outfield. That first step in gets you into trouble. Landed behind him. And with a speedy man like Calabro, he takes ball number 2. Gavin Grant now to the plate, singled on the first pitch his last time up. 1-0 Creekside after the Alex Calabro inside the park home run. Unbelievable. As Grant takes one low and in, 3-1. And that all stems from his 2-strike battle. 1-2, fouled 3 pitches away. Worked a 7-pitch at bat. Made solid contact, and right fielder made a mistake, and he made him pay in the biggest ways. There's a sidearm release pitch from Clark. The chopper Grant speedy, so they'll just barely get him over at first. But the Knights of Creekside take an early lead, courtesy of the Alex Calabro inside the park home run. Heading into the bottom of the second, we'll see if Oakleaf can respond. Knights lead early. It's 1-0. Welcome back as bottom of the second, Patty Smith leading things off. He sends one out to Martineau at second, fielded cleanly. Gathers it, throw to first in time, 1 up. One down. Patty Smith.
And with one away, that'll bring up the Knights shortstop, number 9, Antonio Diaz.
Down on 2 pitches there. Nick Romeo had a solid first inning of work. Set him down in that inning on a modest amount of pitches. That one flown down the right field line. Calabro now into foul territory. He runs it down, makes the grab. Wow! 2 outs already in the inning as Alex Calabro able to run that down in foul territory.
Next up for Oakleaf is the right fielder, number 1, Steven Farina.
On 3 pitches, 2 outs, and Alex Calabro's already got MVP. I don't care if Creekside wins or loses. Inside the park home run, and that kind of a play in the matter of 4 at-bats. It's 1-0 now on Fanera. As that one skied out to left center. Going back on it is Kelly. And he will not get to it as it's down. He'll have a 2-out double. So a runner into scoring position for Oakleaf is Steven Fanera. Comes through with a 2-out double.
Next up for Oakleaf, first baseman, number 30, Isaiah Flynn.
Farina. I've been saying it wrong this entire time. But he redeems himself somewhat after the error out in the outfield. Creekside inside the park home run. The top half of the inning comes through with a 2-out double. Now runner in scoring position for the Oakleaf Knights. Romeo, the freshman, out on the mound. Fires one out for a ball on Isaiah Flynn. Flynn getting the start at first base tonight. As he sends that one foul down the first base line, out of play. Oakleaf has been a story this season, responded to their first losing season since 2014 with a 16-9 regular season. In a tough district, however, that might not be enough as Flynn, the sophomore, awaits the 1-1. Trying to make a district run, and it's all key to their offense is that one over to Martineau at second, throw to first in time for out number 3. Romeo, another clean inning, is heading into the third. It's Creekside 1, Oakleaf 0. Here come from Creekside High School. Do your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Well, go see Dr. Bradley Herbst, a board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida.
Second baseman,
Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment
Martineau.
of foot and ankle problems, including diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. They're ready to take care of you, keep your feet and ankles healthy. You can visit them on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today at 268-6993. Time Martineau leading things up for Creekside in the third inning. As Jordan Clark starts him off with the ball away, 1-0. And next pitch called strike on the inside part of the strike zone. 1 is popped up, foul ground down the left field line, and a nice catch being made over at third base by Smith. 1 up, 1 down for Creekside.
With 1 away, that brings up the shortstop, number 20, Sean Aschenfelder.
Kind of surprised, as Martineau has been, not often you see him fall into a bit of a slump as he's been here. Still generating a lot of contact. You're striking out a little more than usual for him. Still not incredibly often, as that's in for a strike on Aschenfelder. You can tell just the confidence not quite there for him. As that one into the gap, Aschenfelder may have 2. They're going to hold him the safe play at 1. So Aschenfelder on with a 1-out base hit. And up steps Carson McFarland.
Now batting for Creekside, the designated hitter number 19, Carson McFarland.
I mean, back to Martineau. He could easily turn that around with big hit. Once he's got that feel. He's about as good of a hitter as they come. Aschenfelder, the man over on first. That's the thing about the high school season, is a little slump can really affect your numbers. Is that one low and away on McFarland? Aren't too many games like you see big leaguers that'll call the first 2 months struggling and turn things around in June and end up batting 300, up above 280 at the end of the season. Checking on Aschenfelder back in time. In high school, you go through one of those, even just a week or 2 hitless, and your average dips quite a bit. As McFarland swings at strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 1 out. Top of the third, Creekside leads 1-0. Aschenfelder, bit of a delayed steal there. Is that one popped up foul? 1-2 now on Carson. He singled with 2 strikes on him in the first. Aschenfelder was stealing on that one, allowed him to advance over to third with just 1 away. A walk and the ground out. Good things is there were 2 outs in the inning as Grant had been caught stealing. One, 2 on Carson McFarland. Here comes. Takes one called inside. Good competitive pitch there from Clark. It's 2-2. Two pitch. Ground ball over to short. 6-4. Got him on the double play. Oakleaf able to turn a nice double play there. Diaz to Arriaga to Flynn to end the inning. Creekside get a hit. Nothing else. They lead 1-0 heading into the bottom of the third. Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, is a proud supporter of Creekside Baseball, one of the largest property and casualty insurance agencies in Florida. With access to over 100 carriers, they can insure your home, car, boat, RV, jewelry, and even life insurance. If you need it insured, they can do it. Call or text Brandon Baselli at 904-662-3444 for a free insurance review. Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, can write anywhere in the state of Florida. We want to help you today. Leading things off is the 9-hole hitter, Nolan Cameron. He bunts one foul for a strike. Creekside leading Oakleaf in the bottom of the third, 1-0. Next pitch swung on and missed for strike two. Creekside trying to make a run at the state title. The district title to make the state playoffs. And that one swung on and missed. Strikeout number 2 for Romeo. Out number 1 in the inning.
Oakleaf rolls back to the top of
the order. Devin Outlaw at the plate now.
Devin Outlaw.
And they're trying to create a nightmare scenario for my mom, as we're supposed to travel to Minnesota that next week. We schedule our vacations at the worst possible time, but this one also. It's in the direct conference, so we didn't necessarily schedule this one. Next pitch out for ball, 3-0. I don't know if that happens. Do we go hashtag let Noah stay or hashtag sorry I have to go? Three one. My mom's not gonna be happy that I said that, painting her out as the villain. I love you, Mom. There's that one down the left field line. That's fair. Devin Outlaw trying to help my mom out. It's a throw into second. Gonna keep him staying put over at first.
Next up for Oakleaf, the second baseman, DJ. Number 13.
Corey out in left coming through with a nice throw there to keep him put over on first with one away. And now up steps Jason Arriaga. Oh, my bad. I'm also handling scoreboard duties tonight. Been caught napping a couple times. Arriaga takes a strike. Aschenfelder, third baseman, in on the grass. Showing bunt, gets it down. Romeo gonna field, throw to first. Is down the right field line. That's gonna score a run. Outlaw coming home. Calabro still hasn't got to it. Arriaga's heading to the plate, and he will score. It was going to be a close play at first, and Romeo fired one a little wide. Grant couldn't get to it as the runner Arriaga. That's what they might be discussing. Was it runner's interference because he couldn't get to the ball due to the runner? That's an interesting rule, though, because it wasn't necessarily, that's just because of the throw that he was in the way. Question is, did he stay in it? So the umpire is discussing. Oakleaf will not be happy if they overturn this. Uh-oh. I think that's what they're doing. So I'm going back to look at it. Right here, I have the benefit of instant replay. My computer here. And, yep, they're calling him back. That's out number 2. Runner's interference. Over at first. And, I mean, fair call. Looking back at it now, it did look like he kind of leaned in a bit into the throw. Good call there. That's out number 2. So just 1 run will score. Or no, no ones will score. How do we reset this?
Next up for Oakleaf, the catcher number 24, Leo Diaz.
So we'll fix this. Swung on and missed. That's right. So it's not an out. Strike on Diaz. 1 run scored, not 2. And the runner is heading to third. I'm wondering, did they call it like a out of play and award him another base or what? I have to get clarification on that here soon, but it's 0-2 on Leo Diaz, 1 on, runner at third. That's 1 out as well. Infield in for Creekside. All tied up at 1. Big pitch, fouled off. And got him! Looking at strike 3. Big K there. Romeo coming through with a big strikeout. So now 2 gone, runner at third.
Your left fielder, number 3, Devin Dizon.
1 run in on the inning. We're all tied up at 1. Go ahead run for Oakleaf standing on third. And Devin Dizon to the plate. Struck out looking his first time up. Right here, he swings at a strike. 0-1 to him. Hashtag Noah will be gone. Oh no. Mom. 0-1 outside, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Here it is. Pitch low and away for a ball. 2-1. I really don't like the pole on that right side of the screen here. Luckily, next year that will not be there. As soon as baseball season ends, we're putting in a concrete wall and a netting behind the plate. That pitch fouled off. Choo gone. Runner on third. So we'll have no more poles in the way of the play. Press box also getting new windows. Upgrades here for the Bills, including the broken one. And thank Alex Calabro for that. Choo pitch. Ground out to short. Ashenfelder throw to first in time! So the Knights will escape with a tie ball game. Heading into the 4th, Oakleaf does tie it up at 1 when we return.
to get the score. Thank God I have the skill set to get that done now. Last year I did not know how to do that.
Top of the fourth, 1-1. Rick Kane got the scoreboard back to 1-1. As tonight's game is brought to you in part by Action Sports
Leading off
Jacks.
at top of the fourth,
Watch,
Creekside.
subscribe. Watch
Center
on
fielder,
CBS 47 and
10,
Fox 30 daily.
Andrew Milling.
And you can also listen in on ESPN 690 from Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Action Sports Jacks. Listen, watch, subscribe. 1-1, all tied up. Top of the fourth as Kelly gets a strike called on him. Next pitch, a ball. 1-1. Kelly is first time up. Reached on a 2-out walk. He sends that one down the left field line. Will it stay fair? Just foul. All tied up. The Creekside Knights got their run in the second, courtesy of the Alex Calabro 2-out inside the park home run. Yes, that happened. And Oakleaf got their run on a error. On an errant throw that allowed a run to score. 1-1. Off-speed pitch. 1-2. Excuse me, that's strike 3 because there was a foul ball. Now 1 away.
Now batting for Creekside, left fielder number 14, DJ Corey.
So DJ Corey coming to the plate. Grounded out in a 1-3 last time up. Knights could use a run here. You knew from early on. One wasn't going to be enough to beat this Oakleaf team. They are a talented team offensively. So 0-1 pitch, swung on, miss, 0-2. It's got to generate some offense here. There's one out in the top of the fourth. 0-2. High and away for a ball. District playoffs. Creekside hosting, but as the lower seed are considered the away team. 0-2. Swung on and missed. Got him for strike 3. Nice job here in the
That went 2-way. That brings
fourth
up your
is
third
Clark.
baseman, number 3, Will Busey.
Found his groove. So now try to put away Will Busey with 2 gone in the inning. Takes a strike. Next pitch up for a ball. Busey, first time up, grounded out in a 4-3. It's right here, sends one that takes a nasty hop on the first baseman, Flynn. He's got a 2-out single. So 2-out single, runner on first for Creekside. Up steps Connor Gillum.
Catcher, number 15, Connor Gillum.
And he's been making solid contact. He doesn't have to try too hard to do it. Right here, just gotta try to keep the inning alive. Can't do too much. He puts one into a gap. Might be enough to score Busey. Takes one inside for a ball. Gillum got his average up to 222. That's not even including his game against Providence. Didn't like the strike call there. It's 1-1. 1 on, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Pitch up and in. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count. He's been working him inside quite a bit. And he hit him there. Went a little bit too far inside. Gillum, no stranger to being hit by a pitch. That's the 4th time this year that has happened to him.
Next up for your Knights.
Now up steps Alex
Right field
Calabro.
number 16, Alex Calabro.
Fresh off of an inside the park home run. Got 2 on, 2 out. Runner in scoring position, a big situation here. This is the type of situation that the Knights need to cash in on if they're going to win tonight. It's Calabro. Swung, fouled 1 away. Strike. Top of the 4th. 2 gone. 1-1 tie ball game. Oh and 1. Here comes. We're going to check on the runner Busey. Back in safely at second. A 1. Taken for a ball. Creekside dugout making some noise. And that one hit him. Bases loaded on a single and 2 hit by pitches. 2 outs and up steps Gavin Grant. And out for a mountain visit now comes head coach Matthew Carter. Big spot. Top of the 4th here, and against a good pitcher like this, not often you get the bases loaded. This is the 2nd time Creekside, however, has done so in this game. And right here, can't let it go to waste. 2 outs. Oakleaf offense starting to get going a bit. You want to get at least 1 across the plate here.
Your first baseman, number 6, Gavin Grant.
All tied up at 1 and Gavin Grant to the plate. Grounded out on a close play at first his last time up. And then singled. Back in the first on the first pitch of the ball game. Bases juice. Takes it in the dirt. 1-0. Doesn't? Just looking at the stats here. At the plate, Clark doesn't walk too many. Got 45 strikeouts, 12 walks, and 42 innings pitched. Is that one into left field? That's going to score at least 1. Ezra Shields headed for the plate. The throw is cut off. 3-1 Creekside. Gavin Grant coming through clutch. Big time hit in a big with 2 gone after back-to-back Ks to start the inning. Busey singles, Gillum hit by a pitch.
Number 5, Ty Martineau.
Calabro hit by a pitch. Then Grant coming loaded with the 2-out bases loaded single. Now runners on first and second for Martineau. Knights now with a newfound 3-1 lead. That one into left. Calabro headed for the plate. The throw is off to the right. 4-1 Creekside.
Next up for Creekside, your shortstop, number 20, John Aschenfelder.
How big is that? 3 runs in for Aschenfelder now. Aschenfelder caught chasing one in the dirt. That's a strike. Man, how huge is that? Loading the bases, and then the top of the order coming through. Grant with a single. He's been huge lately. And then Ty Martineau with a dagger to make it a 3-run ball game. That pitch outside, 1-1 now. Creekside now leading 4-1, top of the 4th. Giving their freshman arm, Nick Romeo, some breathing room out on the mound. Checking on the runner. Back safely is Grant. Still 2 gone in the inning. Last 5 have reached as Grant way off second, and he's back that time. The second baseman, they would have had him either hesitated on the throw or a little late getting there. Pitch outside to Aschenfelder, 2-1. Winner of this game goes on to face Bartram Trail. Is that one? Slow chopper into no man's land. The throw to first is bobbled. That's going to score a run. Calabro was headed for the plate. It went in and out of the glove. Aschenfelder reaches safely. 5-1 Creekside Knights. It was a close play at first. Aschenfelder a little banged up on the play. The throw just beat him over there, but it went out of the glove of the first baseman, Flynn. These Knights now have scored 4 with 2 outs in the inning. And heads-up base running. That wasn't Calabro. That was Grant, who was headed for the plate the entire time. Martineau able to advance over to third, so runners at the corners. Oakleaf season hanging in the balance now. Knights getting an arm up in the pen as Romeo having to wait a little bit. A long inning.
Designated hitter, number 19, Carson McFarland.
The last 6 have now reached with 2 outs in the inning. Four runs have scored. There are 2 more men on base, and those are the huge hits that the Knights are that have been the reason for their late success. Now in. Oh, that looked like it was getting into left. It was a line drive, but right at the third baseman, Smith, to end the inning. Creekside nearly bats around. Score 4 with 2 outs in the inning. Oakleaf looks to respond. Is headed into the bottom of the 4th. They now trail 5-1.
The Florida High School
Bottom of
As we
the
move to
fourth
the
inning
bottom of the
now.
fourth, leading off for Oakleaf, the third baseman,
Oakleaf to the
number
plate.
4, Patty Smith.
As we got 5, 6, 7 coming up now for the Oakleaf Knights. They look to respond to Creekside in their 4-1 2-out rally. The freshman lefty Nick Romeo fires one for a ball. 1-0. Five to 1 Creekside as that one was knocked by Busey over at third. The throw was wide and falling. Oh my. Patty Smith tripped on his way down the first base line. And a little bit of stroke of luck, good or bad, give or take, depending on which side you're on.
Next up for Oakleaf, the shortstop, number 9, Antonio Diaz.
And there's now one away. The question is, do you score that a 5 to 6 to 3 as it bounced off Busey to Ashenfelder? So that's a 5 to 6 to 3 ground out. That was getting into left, by the way. Great diving effort by Busey to try to stop it. Is that one sky down the right field line? Calabro in pursuit. Calabro making the play. 2 gone on 3 pitches.
With 2 down, that brings up the right fielder, number 1, Steven Farina.
Steven Farina now to the plate. Pitch number 49 on the way from Nick Romeo. Swung on and missed. Five to 1, Creekside with the lead. Bottom of the fourth, that one blooped out into shallow center. Calling for it, Ashenfelder, and making the basket catch is Ashenfelder. Quick 1, 2, 3 inning, exactly what Creekside needed. Nick Romeo, the freshman, coming up big, backed up by the defense. As we head into the fifth, it's 5 to 1, Creekside.
There's a great opportunity for high school. Kelly.
Do you feel your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Well, call Dr. Bradley Herbst, board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. He specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, as that's a strike on Andrew Kelly. And that includes diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. Next pitch in for strike 2. They're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. You can visit them on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call and make your appointment today at 268-6993. That will round it back to the pitcher. Throw on to first, routine out number 1. Start the top of the 5th inning. Quick 1, 2, 3 for Oakleaf.
Left fielder, number 14, DJ Corey.
In that bottom of the 4th, that was absolutely huge. Romeo coming out after the big inning for Creekside. Momentum all going for the Creekside Knights right now, as it's been a tough night for Jordan Clark. Gave up an inside the park home run, and then the Knights rallied against him. Put up 4 on him with 2 outs. In the top of the 4th, they now lead him and Oakleaf 5-1. In the top of the 5th, looking for some insurance as we enter the late innings. That pitch out for a ball. 1-2 on DJ Corey. And that one hit him. Third man hit by a pitch in less than 2 innings. As Clark's just struggling to find that fastball.
Next up for
That brings
Creekside,
up Busey.
third baseman, number 3, Will Busey.
As you just said, the rally starter. Last inning, led things off with a single. Scored that go-ahead run. His throw down to second. Off the runner, Busey. He's now, off the runner, Corey. He hustles and gets into third. Call it a double steal. They're going to call it out on a strike. 1 on Busey at the plate. DJ Corey coming up big there. 1 out, infield in now for Oakleaf as Busey sends that one right over the shortstop. Corey's going to score. Headed for second is Busey. The throw. Got him out at second. That's going to be an RBI single for Will Busey. Got him trying for 2. And it's now 6-1 Creekside.
Bring up your catcher, number 15, Connor Gillum.
Now Connor Gillum to the plate. He takes that one for a ball. Chops one down the third baseline. Foul. He was hit by a pitch, and a courtesy runner later scored for him last inning. Skies that one out to center and right at Cameron for out number 3. But the Knights get some insurance. Brought to you by Brightway Insurance. Brightway. Dang it. I messed that up. That was going to be so smooth. Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, is a proud supporter of Creekside Baseball, one of the largest property and casualty insurance agencies in Florida with access to over 100 carriers. They can insure home, car, boat, RV, jewelry, and even life insurance. Do you need insured? They can do it. Contact Brandon Baselli at 904-662-3444 for a free insurance review. Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, right anywhere in the state of Florida, and want to help you today as the Knights get some insurance of their own. In the top of the 5th, heading into the bottom half of the inning, they lead 6-1. Isaiah Flynn Set to lead things off for Oakleaf against Nick Romeo, the freshman. Who is off to a nice start in this one. That pitch in for strike. 0-2 now. Oh, 2 pitch, here comes. Pitch outside for a ball. 1-2 on the hitter. Isaiah Flynn grounded out 4-3 to end the second in his last at bat. Swung on and missed there. Strike number 3. Romeo, impressive in tonight's outing.
Next up for Oakleaf, center fielder, number 8, Nolan Cameron.
That's strikeout number 4 for him. And up steps Nolan Cameron. Takes one for a ball. 1-0 to him. Inside in the dirt, low as well. 2-0. Bottom of the 5th, 6-1, Creekside leading Oakleaf. As the Oakleaf Knights trying to put together a late inning comeback. Their season might be in trouble. Pitch in for strike 3-1. Three one pitch. Here comes. Up and away. Ball 4. So runner on with 1 gone in the inning.
Oakleaf rolls
And
back
up
to the
steps
top of the
Devin
order.
Outlaw.
Designated hitter number 26, Devin Outlaw.
Outlaw. His junior season here. 1 for 2 tonight. He's a junior. Also, probably better known for what he does in football. He's got D1 offers from Coastal Carolina and Akron as he takes a strike there. Rushed for over 1,200 yards this year. That pitch up and away. 0-1. Remember calling that Oakleaf versus Creekside football game in the fall. He's a difference maker for that squad. So 1-1 to him. Jammed him on the inside. And going out of the baseline and tagged out for out number 2. Runner Cameron will advance to second.
Number 13, Jathan Arriaga.
So Arriaga to the plate after a bit of a swinging sac bunt. An unintended swinging sac bunt. 2 gone in the inning. Runner in scoring position. Is trying to get anything here as they trail by 5. Creekside 6, Oakleaf 1, bottom of the 5th. Down to their final 7 outs. I'm going to go talk to the pitcher Romeo after that ball. Knights were district runner-ups last year against Fleming Island. And this season, they were still able to advance to the playoffs last year. This year, they need a district championship, or they're going to be done for the year. As a line drive right back at Ty Martineau out at second. And the Knights with the 5 5-run lead heading into the 6th. Can they add on for a little bit more? We'll see when we return. Top of the 6th now. Landon McDonald, the new arm out for Oakleaf.
Moving into the top of the 6th. Starting things off for your Creekside Knights. Right fielder number 16, Alex Calabro.
As Alex Calabro will lead things off against him, having a heck of a night. Inside the park home run, hit by pitch. Few impressive catches out in right field. The Sienna's Knights lead 6-1 in the 6th against Oakleaf. Is that one close but foul down the left field line? Why is the booth shaking?
People out there.
People. It's that one. Line drive. Down for a base hit. Going up on that one. As Calabro keeping it going. Just hope they don't waste all their runs tonight.
Next up for Creekside, your first baseman, number 6, Gavin Grant.
Top of the order now up for Creekside. That's 9 hits for Creekside in this ball game. There's 1 strike now on Gavin Grant, leadoff man at the plate. Came up with a big 2-run single his last time up to give him the lead. Was that one in foul ground? That one dropped next to the third baseman, Smith. So now 0-2. There's now that one over to third. 5-4. Not in time. The throw over to first. So they will get one. Calabro, fielder's choice victim.
Next up for Creekside, second baseman,
Out at
number
second.
5,
Steps Ty Martineau. Landon McDonald, the new pitcher out for Oakleaf. Gotta give you his stats. As on the year, he's got a 0.74 ERA, 2-0 record in 5 appearances. As the runner Grant goes, pitch a strike, throw down into center field. Grant hustling over to third. The throw will not be in time. Gavin Grant adding a couple stolen bases to the stat sheet. As a runner on third for Ty Martineau, his last time up. Singled home a run to make it 4-1 then. Takes one inside. Ball in. Now 1-1. One on, one out, and a 1-1 count. Here comes. Pitch in the low. 2-1 on Martineau. Trying to keep things going for Creekside. In the 6th, they've scored in each of the last 2 innings. They lead 6-1 here, with one gone in the top of the 6th. Pitch low for a ball, throw to third. Ooh, hit Grant right on the heel. That doesn't feel good. Three one now. On time, Martineau. Three one pitch. He walked him. So Martineau will reach on the base on balls. Runners at the corners, and he's headed for second. How about that? I was looking down at my score sheet. Martineau caught him napping as he rounded first, ran all the way to second.
Number 20, Sean Aschenfelder.
That's something I had not seen happen outside of Little League. Defense was in, had their backs turned to him. That one a strike, I believe, on Sean Aschenfelder. Tough situation, just getting ready for the next batter. Aschenfelder now 0-1 to him. He turned first. Didn't even think about it. He was heading to second, as that's a blooper, shallow left. And Grant gonna tag up. Thought better of it. So a bloop pop out. Now 2 gone.
And with 2 down, that brings up your DH, number 19, Carson.
2 in scoring position for Carson McFarland. Pitcher steps off. McDonald trying to work out of the 2-on, 2-out jam. Both runners in scoring position now. Here comes. Pitch inside. Ball 1. McFarland 1 for 3 had a sharp line out to Smith standing over at third his last time up. Look at Grant on the third base line. Dancing around, got a good size lead as that pitch just caught the corner. And zoom out so you can see that. Infield back now with 2 outs. Oh, nobody close. Grant getting well down the third base line. You can see him dancing with McDonald out there as that pitch low and away. 2-1. Farland patient at the plate. Waiting for his chance to strike. Step out. So 2-1. Two outs and a 2-1 count. Here comes. Pitch in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. Three one. Inside, ball 4. Base is now loaded for Andrew Kelly. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a walk.
Now batting for Creekside,
2 outs.
center fielder, number 10, Andrew Kelly.
Let's see, runners on first. There's a runner over on second and third. That makes bases loaded. The last time Oakleaf beat Creekside was in
Into the game on the
2015.
bases, number 1, Ezra Shields.
So that's going to be it for McFarland as Shields going to come in, pinch run for him, and take over the DH spot. On that team was Skylar Arias, one of 2 Oakleaf alumni that I could find have made it to the pros. That went out to the left. We'll have to talk about that in the bottom half of the inning as McDonald able to escape unscathed. But the Knights had got to him previously. They lead 6-1. Bottom of the 6th now, 6-1 Creekside leads. Nick Romeo out for his 6th inning of work. He's 6 outs away from advancing in the district playoffs to face rival Bartram Trail. One of only 2 teams to beat him by more than 3 runs this season.
Leading off for Oakleaf, the catcher, number 24, Leo Diaz.
Knights in winner-go-home mode. I'm sure Oakleaf is now. They got a better chance of making it without winning districts than Creekside, but a first-round district playoff exit in a packed district as well. Not a great chance for them if they do end up losing. As that one skied out to deep center field. Kelly going back. He can't get to it. It's off the wall. That's going to be a double for Diaz. Pulling the horses. It's not over. Leadoff double. And we saw quite the comeback in the game before.
Into the game
As
bases,
in the
number
7th
5,
inning,
Solomon Chalmers. And next up for Oakleaf,
Flagler Palm Coast
3,
came up with
Devin
the upset
Dees
victory, scoring. They were trailing 5-0 to Mandarin. Came through, scoring 7 runs in the top half of the 7th inning. ended up upsetting them, winning the game, and advancing to play Sandalwood. That pitch in on the hands, low in the dirt. Connor Gillum with a stop, but it's now 1-0 on the cleanup man, Devin Dizon. So we've seen the comebacks. Oakleaf trailing by 5. Creekside, no stranger to comebacks. They came back down 8 runs, tied it all in the 7th inning against Bishop Snyder earlier this year, then lost the game. As Gang Gillum going to go out, have a chat. Oakleaf trying to stay alive and beat Creekside for the first time since 2015. It's kind of crazy to think about. That was a roster with Skylar Arias on them, one of 2 professional baseball players recently produced by Oakleaf. The other one, Chris Maloney, friend of my podcast, Slick Sports Made in the River City. Talked to local athletes from high school recruits to pros, such as Chris, as that one fouled away for strike 1. Skylar Arias, currently in the Cleveland Guardians organization, and Chris Maloney went on to play for JU and is now currently playing pro ball with the Detroit Lions in their organization. Runner goes, pitch high, throw to third, got him! No, they called him safe! Must have missed the tag. So 2-1. Runner on third, nobody out. And the man getting up in the pen looks to be Andrew Herbst. We'll talk to him again. These teams have faced off 5 times since the last time Oakleaf beat them in a 6-2 win on March 16, 2015. They later lost to Creekside in that season, 11-4. Haven't had a result that ended within 3 runs since 2016. The only other time they beat them in that 2015 game was a 3-1 victory they had over them back in 2013. That pitch back up the middle. Gets over the glove of Martineau. 6-2. Oakleaf got a runner on. Nobody out. And a little bit of hope in the bottom of the 6th.
Next up for Oakleaf, the third baseman, number 4, Patty Smith.
You know, a situation like this, something I'm notorious for in MLB The Show is leaving my starter in too long. I'm going to give him at least one more batter to work through this. After the RBI single from Dizon, it's now Patty Smith to the plate. There's nobody out, runner on first, 1 run in on the inning. They still trail 6-2. They're going to let Romeo try to work out of this a bit, but there's a bloop single. And the ball getting away a bit. Staying put. Over at second is Dizon. Patty Smith with the bloop single. Chew on. Nobody out. Tying run now on deck.
Number 9, Antonio Diaz.
And Antonio Diaz to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Yet to reach against Romeo on the mound in this one. They're looking for a big out number 1 in this inning. 6-2. Creekside leads. Nobody out. Bottom of the 6th. 2 on. That one fouled away for a strike. The 0-1. Nasty pitch there. Get him swinging 0-2 now. Romeo coming set on the mound. Into the stretch. Nope. He'll look back the runner at second. That's Dizon. 0-2. Here comes. Pitch outside. Ball number 1. Head coach Chris King standing out by the bullpen for Creekside. And then lefty getting loose. Is that one? Shot to Busey at third. He'll get the force at the base for out number 1, and that's all. And Oakleaf third base coach not happy, though. He was clearly out. But he's still arguing the call.
And with 1 away, that brings up the right fielder, number 1.
To my sister Josie.
Steven Farina.
If you're watching at home, please excuse the spider on your screen. Now, runners on first and second, 1 gone for Steven Farina. Six to 2. Creekside trying to hold on to their lead in the bottom of the 6th. That pitch in. 1-0. Farina. 1 for 2. Pop out and a double. The 1-0 down the left field line. Foul. One and one. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. As that one chopped, foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 on. Tying run on deck for Oakleaf if Farina can get on. As it's 6 to 2 in the bottom of the 6th. And a 1-2 count with 1 away on Steven Farina. 1-2. Curveball, close, but a ball. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here comes. That one skied to left. Going back on it, Corey. And he can't get to it. At least 1 run is going to score. And no, there's 2 runners at third. They're trying to get out Dizon. Martineau throws to the plate. And a pickle now is Smith. Trying to get to the plate in a rundown. Romeo will tag him out. For out number 2. 1 run will score. It's now 6 to 3. Oh man, if he had just gone straight home, he probably would have scored. He slid into third, stayed there for a second. And then Farina went to third. Had to go back. Martineau chased him for a bit. Then realized, oh shoot.
Now batting for Oakleaf, the first baseman, number 30.
Antonio Diaz is standing on third and can go home. And with that knowledge, he made sure that he'd be able to keep him from scoring at the plate. So now runner on third. 6-3 is our score. 2 in, bottom of the 6th, and 2 outs. That one out for a ball. That pitch called strike number 2. 1-2. Pitch outside, ball number 2. So we're just getting confirmation here that Creekside will not face as the lower seed Bartram Trail. They will go on to face Sandalwood if they win this game. Same thing for Oakleaf. That pitch outside, full count. 2 gone. Isaiah Flynn at the plate. Stephen Farina standing out there on third. 6-3, Creekside. And a payoff pitch coming with 2 outs. Gonna step off Romeo, the freshman on the mound. Big situation here. Owen Wilfong thrown out there. Is that one up the middle? Base hit! RBI single. It's now 6-4. And the tying run coming to the plate. Isaiah Flynn, 3-2 pitch. Big time knock up the middle.
Next up for Oakleaf.
And up steps the 9-hole hitter, Nolan Cameron. 1 for 2, strikeout and a single. '21 at heading out to pinch run.
Number 21, Giancarlo
Comejo, the pinch runner. He'll head out to first, 2 gone. Hitter at the plate, Nolan Cameron represents the tying run. 6-4. Again, winner of this game will face Sandalwood. And if Creekside wins, it will not be the lower seed. So that one in a no man's land, charging in Martino. He won't be able to get to it. 2 on for Devin Outlaw. Runners on first and second. Tying run now on base for Oakleaf. And that's going to be it for Nick Romeo. Knights trying to get out of the jam. It's 6-4, Oakleaf with a comeback effort. They trail by 2, but they got the tying run on first. 5th run on second. And Andrew Herbst coming in with 2 gone in the inning to try to keep it with a Creekside lead. 6-4. Tying run on first with 2 outs in the inning. First and second for Oakleaf. Top of the order. Up to the plate.
This will be your DH,
Devin
number
Outlaw.
26, Devin Outlaw.
He's 1 for 3. A single and a run. Owen Wilfong up in the pen for Creekside, but for now the Knights calling on their top bullpen arm, lefty Andrew Herbst. Doesn't throw very hard. What he throws works. 2.42 ERA. 19 strikeouts, only 2 walks. That one up and away. Ball 1. Never pitched in a situation like this, though. He's got to face Outlaw. A big situation. He can produce some power. Send one down the line. That could score the tying run. It's 6-4, 2 outs, 1-0 count. Runners on first and second for Oakleaf. That runner on first representing the tying run in the bottom of the 6th. Go-ahead run at the plate. That pitch close, but a ball. Owen Wilfong up in the pen. Well, a hit and pin, maybe? Two 2-0. Just got a comment. Oakleaf smells. Does have a very strong scent. 2-1. That one fouled away. Two 2-1. Back up the middle. Ashenfelder can't get to it on the dive. The throw going to Ashenfelder. 1 run gonna score. It's 6-5. Tying run over to third. Devin Outlaw. RBI single. Oakleaf side making noise, and it's now all up to the sophomore Jathan Aragaya. Aragaya to the plate. And Owen Wilfong coming in to try to keep it a Creekside lead when we return. 6-5. Knights lead. Runners at the corners for Oakleaf. Hugh gone when we return. Knights switch into their ace. Owen Wilfong got a fastball up near 90. The Rollins College commit trying to get big out. 2 outs. Runners at the corners. That's Outlaw at first. The runner on third. Nolan Cameron. Wilfong. Got the fastball that I mentioned, a curve and a changeup, stand at 6-0, 185.
Now batting for the Oakleaf Knights.
Numbers on him, got an
Second
ERA of
baseman,
250,
number
struck out
13,
63 while walking 20
Arriaga.
in 44 innings of work. If the Knights could advance tomorrow, he is the presumed starter. But right now, they're putting him in to try to advance that far. Strike one. Aragaya. Oh, 1 to him. Here comes. Swung on and missed. Outlaw gonna swipe second. 2 gone. 0-2. He's going to the curve here. Here comes the hook. Got him! Looking at strike 3! Oh, and Wilfong! I know my pronunciation was way off. I'm trying, man. But Wilfong comes in, gets the big time K to get him out of it. Whew, how about it? Heading into the 7th. This just got real. 6-5. Creekside just barely holding on. Top of the 7th here, DJ Corey stepping up to the plate to face Landon McDonald.
Left fielder number 14, DJ Corey.
Top of the 7th, 6-5, Creekside leads. Corey gonna lead things off, trying to get something going. That one shot foul. 0-1 to him. Tonight, DJ 0 for 2 with a walk. Oh, 1 pitch. Here comes. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Out number 1. That's Corey down swinging.
And with 1 down, that brings up your third baseman, number 3.
And up steps Will Busey. Busey, his last time up, came up with a single in each of his last 2 at-bats, drove in a run with that last one. That one fouled away. Here comes 0-1. That one crushed down the right field line. Out of play. Got a hold of that one. Might have had home run distance on it. But well foul. It's 0-2. McDonald deals. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Two gone now.
And with 2 down. Next up for Creekside, the catcher, number
Connor
15,
Gillum.
Connor Gillum.
Top of the 7th. 2 gone, 6-5. Creekside trying to hold on. Takes one in the dirt. Ball 1. One and 0. Here comes. Shot over to short. Backhanded throw. Not in time. Over to the fence. Gillum going to stay put at first. Infield single. As the catcher, they're going to have a courtesy runner here. It's Michael Bisham.
Into the game on the bases, number 13, Michael Bisham.
And
now
up steps
batting for
Alex
your
Calabro.
Creekside, right fielder, number 16, Alex Calabro.
That pitch from the inside corner for a strike. Runner on first. 2 gone and 0-1 count. And McDonald out on the mound. As that one into left. Runners at first and second now. Still 2 away.
Next up for Creekside, first baseman, number 6, Gavin Grant.
So leadoff man Gavin Grant to the plate. Got runners on first and second. 2 for 3 reached on a fielder's choice his last time up. Two gone in the inning, and that one hit Grant. 2 outs, bases loaded. And up steps Ty Martineau. Martineau.
Next
1
up
for
Creekside,
3, reached on a
second
walk
baseman,
his last time
number
up.
5, Ty Martineau.
Came up big back in the 4th. The RBI single. Got a big situation here, looking to add some insurance in the 7th. Is that one up for a ball? Or no, he called it a strike. They call it a foul ball. Wow. Oh, 1. Shot foul, 0-2. Two strikes, no balls, 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Creekside leading by 1. Looking to add on a couple more as they got the bases loaded. 0-2 to Ty Martineau. Here comes. Fouls that one out. Side. 1-2. Apologize for the camera shaking as the entire broadcast booth is. One and two. Here comes. That one backhanded over at first. Race to the bag. And Flynn's gonna win. Out number 3 there comes at a big time to get him out of the 2-out bases loaded jam. Heading into the bottom of the 7th. It's 6-5. Creekside trying to advance Oakleaf. Well, looking for a comeback.
Leading off the
Bottom of the 7th here.
with the Oakleaf Knights. Catcher number 24, Leo.
6-5. Leo Diaz to the plate. 2 for 3. Doubled his last time up. He skies that one out to left. DJ Corey coming in, making the catch. One gone. Owen Wilfong back out for Creekside. As he gets the fly out there.
And with one away, that
one
brings
away.
up the left fielder, number 3, Devin Dizon.
So Devin Dizon to the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the season. Fouls that one away for a strike. Dizon batting .339. Just looking to get on base here as he would represent the tying run. 0-1. Fouled away. 0-2 now. 6-5. Creekside trying to advance. 0-2. Staying alive. Two strikes, no balls. One's gone in the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Here comes. Curveball. Time to think about it. The lays off and a good take as it's blown away. Here comes the 1-2. That one hopped into foul ground. Grant in pursuit. Won't get to it. Out of play. Out comes the 4th 2-strike pitch of the at-bat. 1-2. Close for the ball. 2-2. Now a 2-2 pitch. Skied out into shallow right. Into foul ground. Martineau diving. Made the catch. Incredible! Ty Mortno! The last guy there that I thought was going to come away with it, I thought that was Calabros. But Mortno!
2 away. That brings up the third baseman, number 4, Patty
Basket
Smith.
catch, diving? What a play. And now that one popped up shallow right. That's down for a base hit. 2 gone, tying run on first. Bottom of the 7th, Creekside. 1 out away from advancing.
Next up for Oakleaf, shortstop, number 9.
But Oakleaf ain't going down easy. Patty Smith with the base hit and Antonio Diaz to the plate. You ain't kidding. Called strike. The 0-1. Upstairs for a ball. Diaz. 0 for 3 on the night. Trying to put it all behind him. A big spot here. Caught chasing one upstairs. 1 and 2. Down to their final strike. Here comes. Lays off the curve. 2-2. Pitch. Got him! Look at that, strike 3! And Creekside keeps their season alive, advancing into district playoffs. Oakleaf gave him a battle. Got the blood pressure up a little bit. But in the end, the Knights prevail. Taking this one 6-5 over the Oakleaf Knights. They'll return tomorrow night to face Sandalwood in round 2. And I'll be here bringing you coverage tomorrow here on Slick Sports. But for now, I'm signing off. Noah Slicks Up saying good night from Creekside.
This evening in support of high school baseball. We hope to see you back out here this afternoon.